What would be your top 3 business tips for young entrepreneurs out there trying to get on the startup ladder?
Well, I think number one, you need a good idea, obviously, and you've got to test that idea. You've got to make sure that it's not just something that you've got in your mind and that you're passionate about, but actually it isn't that good. And that happens. It still happens to me at my age. I've been an entrepreneur and a designer for 30 odd years now, and you still come up with something that you think is going to be groundbreaking, going to change the world, and you realise that actually it's not really going to do that. It's only it's a half-cocked idea. So they need to be able to run it past people who have got who are intelligent, who understand the world and where it's going. They need to have friends and acquaintances who are not afraid to say to them, actually try it that way, or actually forget that one. You've got a good brain, think of something else. So that's number one, is have an idea and then test it. Number two, you've got to be capable of damn hard work. There's very few people who've got anywhere with an idea without having to really get out there, work it hard, meet people, just be tenacious, and just make sure that you've tried every single angle to make sure that it's going to work. And if that means existing on half the number of hours sleep that you normally used to, if that means never watching television and stopping watching X Factor and all that kind of stuff, but just if it means giving up going to a football match on a Saturday or whatever, you've just got to do it. And then thirdly, you've got to be a decent person. It's very rare that a nasty B-A, begin to the D at the end, makes it. Because you need friends around you. You need people who are going to manufacture your idea. You're going to need people who are going to go out there and sell it. You need consumers that like you. You're probably going to need a bank manager that likes you as well, and you're going to need staff that get on with, that you can get on with and get on with you. So hard work, good ideas, hard work, and a nice person as well.
Okay, those are very, very good tips there. What would you say in this climate is the biggest barrier to people trying to start up?
Well, the barriers are obviously raising cash, but not everything needs cash. Sometimes there are ways to market which you can do with little baby steps at a time that need hundreds of pounds rather than tens of thousands of pounds. But cash can be a problem. But there's a lot of positives in a climate like this because people are looking for new ideas. They're being more discerning. The old ways haven't worked. That's why we are in the situation like we're in. So there are new ways. You've got to look for new ways. There are also people who are looking to be more thrifty, and so ways that a new process or a solution that can save money is always an option. And the other good thing is that a lot of the dross drops away in a climate like this, and it opens up the market. So and people become very discerning. So if you've got a really, really good idea, the dross drops away around you. People are more discerning, and quite often they'll graduate towards you.
That's excellent advice. So the number one value in terms of events like this and other initiatives or government initiatives to help young startups, what would you say the value is?
Well, the value is in bringing it to people's attention and just getting out there. The young people here, and the not so young people here who've got ideas, and meeting other people. They're swapping ideas, they're swapping contacts. They're getting advice off people like me and people who've got better advice than me, and they're doing interviews with people like you and somebody else might see that. That whole. I don't really like the word networking, but it'd be great to invent another one. But it works. Getting out there and putting yourself about and talking to other people is what being a business person is about. It's what being a human being is about. And human interaction is the best way you're ever going to get your business forward.